Hello and welcome to another 2 Minute Tuesday. I'm Avion and today we're going to be talking about enthusiast lenses and pro lenses. What's the difference? Here we have a selection of lenses and a couple of cameras. I'll just run through a couple of basics there just to tell you what the differences on the two are. The lens I have in my hand here now is a 25mm 1.2 Pro. Now by Pro it means it's got Pro build quality. It's made of a metal construction with a metal mount on the back. It's fully weather sealed and it has a wide aperture of 1.2, making it ideal for using in low light. Now as you can see, it's quite a chunky looking lens. The equivalent enthusiast lens would be the 25 1.8, which is the standard one that you get quite often with the camera. So this one has an aperture of 1.8, making it slightly narrower in an aperture there, so therefore it doesn't go quite as wide as the other one. But it's perfectly suitable for most people's needs. It gives you a lovely bokeh and it gives you a nice small lens to actually carry if you want it for travel photography. This one isn't weatherproof, by the way. That's the main thing. That's the two different things between them there. Weatherproofing and build quality. This is made of plastic with obviously glass lenses on it, and it also has a metal mount at the back, making it quite lightweight to carry around. The ones on my left hand side here, I have two zoom lenses. This one is one which comes as a kit lens with some of the lower grade cameras. This is a 14 to 42. You'll find most other camera manufacturers have a similar sort of thing, which might be an 18 to 55. Usually they come with a plastic construction, which gives you a standard range for anything from portraits to landscapes, and is quite ideal for what most people want. But they have a variable aperture, which means that at the long end your aperture is smaller than it is at the wide end. So it gives you maybe at 14mm, which is the widest end on this one, you'll have 3.5 as an F number, whereas if you go to the longer end on this one, which is 42, you'll end up with a 5.6 aperture, so your depth of field varies from one end to the other. Now this one is the Pro version. This is a 12 to 40 on my Olympus, so take it as something like a 24 to 70 on, say, a Nikon or a Canon. This has an aperture of 2.8, a constant aperture of 2.8, meaning that at both ends of the scale, so at 12 and at 40, it has a 2.8 aperture, which is quite wide. Gives you the ability to get some nice bokeh at both ends. It's also weatherproofed, fully metal construction, and it's built to take an awful lot of, I won't say punishment, but you could use it quite easily all day and every day. It's weatherproof, as I said there, so you could use it in all sorts of weathers as well. Whereas the previous one is not. I wouldn't recommend using it if it was in a downpour. So to sum up with the two types of lenses that we have here today, if you want pro quality lenses and quality is your main thing, and you want to get the best quality image out of your camera as you can, go for the pro lenses. They will cost you a bit more, but they will give you the better quality, and of course, as I said before, you can use them in any sort of weather. Other than that, if you want traveling lenses, something that's nice and small to carry around, these will do just the job for you, what you want. They're smashing little lenses and the quality is pretty good off them as well. So I can recommend either or. It just depends on what you want them to do actually. I hope that answers a few of your questions. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.